Ooh! All right now. Yes, ma'am. It's your girl, Christina Storm, the hostess that does the mostest, baby. Are you ready to cry, turn up, and downright act a fool? And have your teacup spilleth over, honey? Well, if you are, loose rap starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's get it, children of the rainbow corn. Hey, what's up, children of the rainbow corn? It's your girl, Christina Storm, the hostess that does the mostest. And yes, if you were on Anchor app, that was Lockout Solutions. That's right, Lockout Solutions. They are a locksmith company that's focused in the DMV. They can be reached at 240-550-2790. That's 240-550-2790. So yes, children of Rainbow Corn, I am back this Saturday for episode 9 of Loose Rap Season 2. So I'm not going to do any of the extra stuff. We're just going to get right into it, honey. So Tea on the Street. Tea on the Street, if you don't know what Tea on the Street is, Tea on the Street has to do with anything celebrity news, world news, my news, your news, and anything in between. So let's get right into it, children of Rainbow Corn, honey. So December 4, 2020, from the source, Lifetime, if you haven't seen already, Lifetime has put out the premiere trailer for Wendy Williams, the famous talk show host and radio personalities biopic. I am excited about I'm very excited about it because one, I want to know if she had I want to see if she had anything to do with it. Because if she did, and her supposedly being the realest bitch that you could possibly be, and spilling everybody's tea, but she didn't spill all her tea, which I wish she did about the infidelity in her marriage or whatever. But she did spill enough of it that I want to see if she really go in, like really go in. I want her to go in, like I want her to go in about the people that she met along the way. I want her to go in about her husband's infidelity. I want her to go in full detail about, people claiming that she was on drugs real bad, and the fact that it was a lot of instances where it proved that she was. So I want her to really go in. Like, I want her to tell her story. The same way she be spilling tea on everybody else, I want her to be spilling tea on herself. The actress Sierra Patton is going to portray Wendy Williams, and the P-Valley star. If you don't know P-Valley, please go watch it. It's really good. And hey, if you like the dark arts, honey, if you like the dark half of the webs, like that's a good show for you. But P-Valley's how you say his name, Morocco Omari, will be Omari. Marco Omari will play her ex-husband Kevin Hunter. If you don't know who Kevin Hunter is, he's famous in his own right, and supposedly he was like in the industry too. I don't know per se what part he was in, because all I got was bits and pieces, because I really wasn't focused on him. I was focused on Wendy Williams when getting to know who Wendy Williams is. But the biopic supposedly is supposed to cover those things that I was talking about, like her substance abuse with drugs, her infidelity, not her infidelity, but the infidelity of her ex-husband. The moment when she actually she fell out on the damn stage and shit. She had her little seizure. Bitch, I think, you know what I think that bitch said? I think she said one of the demons that she been conjuring and couldn't control anymore. And she finally got to see that bitch, and that bitch stopped. That bitch was running towards her to get her ass while she was on stage. And that bitch hit her in her motherfucking jaw to make her fall. That's what I think. Oh, listen. This is what happened. Just like this is what happened. The spirit said. This was like. That's what happened. That's what I think, honey. But It's neither here or there. But I do want her to go in because my thing is Wendy. Wendy Williams, all the teas that you've been spilling for Nova, honey, that tea, that damn Wonder Woman teacup got spilled up over by so much damn tea on other people, bitch. You better be reading yourself to the filthiest filth, honey. And when I say the filthiest filth, you need to be. When I see this Lifetime movie, and I think this is what I'm gonna say. Before I say that, I think she gonna sugarcoat this shit. Just like they sugarcoated all these other Lifetime all these black entertainers movies. Like Lifetime will be trying to go to the nitty gritty, but you should have went to BET, or you should have went to Tyler Perry would have told the story, but he still would have sugarcoated too. Shit, you should have went to Oprah, you should have went to OWN, or you should have went to BET, so we can get our teacups spill up over too. Cause shit, we want our daggone big Wonder Woman, Superman, Pac-Man, and everybody else damn Scooby-Dooby-Doo damn teacups spill up over too, bitch. You sitting up there looking like the black version of China and shit from WWE. And you sitting there spilling people's teacup over. You better, the same way you looked on that damn stage that day you were shaking and shit, bitch, you need to be shaking when we watch this motherfucking Lifetime movie. Because you need to be like, shit, did I really give that much tea? I'm scared now. What the fuck about that? That's how scared you need to be when we watch this damn movie. That's how I feel. You need to be just like that. You need to be scared of the damn us watching this movie like a cat scared of fucking water, bitch. That's what you need to be scared like shit, girl. But I can't wait to see it because I hope she really do give us all the tea. I hope she give us everything. I hope she give me life. The same way that she, like when you see her prance her little ass across things, she be like, let's talk. Let me do like this a little bit. Let's go to hot topics. Let's talk. How you doing? I need her to be giving all of that. And the girl in the when they showed the trailer, from the side she got them strong cheekbones. And hate to say it, but she do. And maybe it's because she take on more of her father traits than her mother. But because I believe that some of my features are like my father's, and some of them are I'm like half and half with my father and mother. But I do, it seems as though like Wendy Williams take a little bit of her stronger features from her father's side, from the masculine side of her. And the girl was giving me that from the side, but that bitch was giving me all tuna fish in the front. No. Wendy Williams, I hate to say it, she's still beautiful as hell. To me, she's beautiful. Big titties, small chicken legs, and all. But that girl, Wendy Williams, gives me strong Amazonian warrior type tees. You know what I'm saying? That strong Amazonian warrior. Like she built down, like real muscular and built. But she still have a body of a female, but in her face she gives you them strong, like don't fuck with me features. That's what Wendy Williams gives me. So yeah, I need you to give me all kinds of things, honey. My pussy should be quivering because it's just as scared as your ass the next day that you get on that damn air and talk about that damn movie. And I don't believe Lifetime gonna give it to me, honey. I don't. I really don't. So November 28th, 2020, from the source, Trey Songz. Lordy day. Flashbacks. Sorry, no. Trey Songz celebrates his birthday by joining OnlyFans. Now, bitch, I ain't even gonna get into the article or whatever, because it wasn't much in the article, bitch. I haven't touched OnlyFans at all yet. But for Trey, ooh, shit. What the fuck? Anyways, for Trey, I I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna buy and I'm gonna be an exclusive member, baby. I said exclusive member of Trey Songz OnlyFans, bitch. That was supposed to be my husband. That's in my head. That's my husband. Trey. That's my motherfucking husband, baby. Trey Songz can get it. Monday, Sunday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. No, but seriously. So on his 36th birthday, and he 1 year older than me. Bless you. Thank you. Okay. So on his 36th birthday, he revealed his account. But it has yet to be stated if it's gonna be anything explicit. Bitch, knowing that motherfucker, it's gonna be some shit. He gonna leak some shit. He gonna leak some shit on his Only. Can't they say he gonna leak it? He gonna put that shit on OnlyFans. I don't believe that he would be just as crazy as some of these couple celebrities doing, or like some of the celebrities that's just out there doing whatever. But I do believe that he gonna be giving the girls all the things that they need to see. I'm gonna be like this. Trey. But I can, baby. Can you imagine Trey Songz? If you really into Trey Songz, you listen to his music, you know that's a nasty motherfucker. Oh, nasty. Ooh. Trey. So baby, I'm ready. I'm ready. But yeah, baby, I can't wait. That's just like I don't think they're gonna do it because of I don't think he's gonna do it because of his lifestyle and what his beliefs are. But I want Jason Momoa Momoa to do. Ooh, baby, just think about Trey Songz and Jason Momoa. Aquaman. That's who he is. You don't know who he is? I ain't talking about the cartoon Aquaman. I'm talking about Aquaman. Yes, ma'am. I'm talking about him. The original Baywatch motherfucker. The original Conan, baby. Because he took Conan to a whole nother level for me. If he do one, it's a motherfucking rap for the rest of y'all. I don't care who they say. I don't care if they said Michael B. Jordan was the sexiest man alive, bitch. He cute. He alright. He got a body. But bitch, ain't nothing like a Samoan man. I don't know what it is. It's something about Roman Reigns and Jason Momoa. Bless your heart. Let me move on. But Trey is going to have OnlyFans, y'all. So go see Trey's daggone OnlyFans for your girl, okay? So, December 3rd, 2020, on World Star Hip Hop. Dude gets robbed by gunpoint by Flossin in the damn camera. Now, it looked as though like he was just recording himself, but I'm thinking that he probably was on social media. Because just to be recording yourself, and now I mean like neighborhoods is like that. You especially in your hood, and you just floss some money and motherfuckers just walking around. You's a dumb butt person. But just watch the video because I'm about to read him for filter. Watch the video, and for those that's on Anchor app, like I say, please go to YouTube, check out the videos, and I will be starting next week. Every time I put videos into the actual show and for YouTube, I will be posting them on my Instagram and I will be posting them on our Facebook page. So go watch this video because I ain't finished talking about it.
This car stop 2-3 since the engine blocking cut car off. Dump on the nigga head off yellow zannies, call that bar hopping. My brain like a new car that's in dry with no park options. Make a pussy nigga car reverse when the AR popping. My fiend say you want a black dog, so I'm tire shopping. Been a 4-6 and big red, you still car dropping. Boys enough time to drop. I get shit out with my dog like a badass. What the money at? What the money at? What the money at? My little dog gonna touch your name. I put some weight on. They say I'm the same shit. Well, that's all I know. If you ain't blowing, I keep that shit, bro. Them all I smoke. Spinning blues, keep your bread, bro. That's all I want. What the money at? Our pistols all I really told. Making bros and saving cheese. That's what I'm into. My bitch got mad, told me to leave, bitch, I'll spin to. Pop you in your shit, then tie you up after I kill you. I'm finna rap this nigga, I need an instrumental. You tryna learn some street knowledge? I'm a mentor. Pop him in his knees, then fight the nigga, he was 6'4". Your bitch put you out the crib again, what you pay rent for? I paid a bitch to fuck and she ain't call, I need to trick more. Hey, I got a drug problem, 10 on me now. I'm just at Home Depot rug shop. I been to CNA, I gave her 5 to go scrub shopping. I smoke a quarter pound a day, bro, my lungs throbbing. Meet the plug, take everything, watch son watch. I swear to God, I ain't stick that nigga up my gun robbing. Niggas wanna beef, I'm all for it, let's get these guns popping. When niggas start shooting the cribs, they... What the fuck?
Hey, how just got robbed? Bro, you ain't got your gun? Bro, hey.
Got no gun.
Bro, that's a setup, bro.
Huh?
That's a setup, bro. That's a setup, bro. Bro, that's a setup, bro.
You said that's a setup?
Bro, cause that's a setup, bro.
Huh?
That's a setup, bro. I just got robbed, bro. I just got robbed, bro. No, that's a setup, bro.
What the fuck?
That's a setup, bro.
Fuck them niggas is.
That's a setup, bro.
Bro, I need to go get my 5, bro.
That's a setup. Hey, BF. That's a setup. Hey. That's a setup, bro. Bro, y'all just know that's a setup, bro. Hey, BF! Come here, man!
So yeah, so you see that this dumb, not only that, but your friend was no motherfucker good, bitch, and I'm gonna tell you why. Cause that motherfucker set you up. He was too calm, and that motherfucker was too calm in the situation. And did you see that man? He was just counting. That motherfucker could have been texting the whole damn time because I didn't even know that somebody was in the car with him. If you pay attention to the video, it didn't give no incollection. It's like no inkling. Yeah, I said incollection. I'm about to add that to my dictionary, to my words. Incollection. Ink. INKLECTION. Ink collection, baby. But it didn't give no you didn't have no inkling that it was somebody else in the video. I mean in the thing with him for real. You know what I'm saying? It was like, huh? Where the fuck this motherfucker come from? The whole time he's sitting there, he quiet as shit. And they didn't even hold him up. They didn't even put a gun to him. And that was what was strange, because if somebody would have put a gun to you just randomly like they did that boy, he would have jumped into the video. So that's how I know whoever that was quote unquote supposed to be his boy, that wasn't good motherfucker boy nigga, because how you get a gun on you and dude just sitting there all calm? It's no way in hell. And then when you sit there at the end of it and you basically done lost your money, you ask the motherfucker, dude, you ain't had your gun. Bitch, you shouldn't have been asked. He should have been beating his motherfucking ass because he wasn't your boy. Because if y'all was really about that street life, you would have had a gun under your damn, under your fucking seat. A gun in the damn side piece joint. So you had one hand right here to pull down and say that you dropped a bill or something. Pull that motherfucker, damn pistol out on his ass. And y'all just... Whoever hit first would have hit first. His ass would have had a gun on him. Come on now, why would you? Not only that, but this is the stupid part. Black people, I'm directing this to black people. Black peoples, Negras, Spanish Negras, white Negras, Ethiopian Negras, alien Negras, purple people eater Negras. I need y'all to stop flossing. Just because you got money and just because you can spend $500 on hair and just because you could go out and get the newest Birkin bag or damn Bugatti or whatever the fuck, I need y'all to stop flossing online. Especially during these times, because bitch, nobody gives two fucks, especially right now. Trump getting out of office, his people acting stupid. People getting rich because they doing these OnlyFans and starting their their businesses and shit when they could have been doing that shit a long time ago. Speaking, i.e. me, you know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, I could have been doing this shit a long time ago, but I wasn't ready. I don't feel like I was ready. But stop flossing. You don't have to floss. And the fact that you sat there and you was showing all that money and your boy sat there all calm afterward. Oh, I didn't bring the gun. Bitch. You ain't bring a what? And you know what I be carrying? That mean that nigga was never carrying. That mean that nigga that you had with you was never carrying them type of coins. He was not on them terms. He was not your root in your tree, honey. And that's why the fuck that shit happened. And I guarantee you, when he left your ass, he went to go get some of that motherfucking bread, bitch. I guarantee you, he got something out of that shit because that bitch was too motherfucking calm not to have been a part of that situation. And that's all I'm going to say. And that's all I'm going to say, bitch. Now, moving right along to people that got some shit on them and things going on with them. Because, honey, what's going on with y'all? What's going people with money. I'm going to say something like I read this. So, December 2nd, 2020, from Wordstar Hip Hop, Nicki Minaj's husband, alleged rape victim, speaks out 26 years later, claims she was offered $20,000 to keep. Y'all already know why I'm laughing, bitch. Y'all already know why I'm laughing. But she was offered $25,000 to keep her mouth quiet, keep her mouth shut. I can't even play all the video because it was a long video. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play a snippet of the video, and then I'm gonna put the whole video in a link in the bio for YouTube.
I feel like even though it's something that happened 26 years ago, I'm still living with the effects now. On September 16th, 1994, it was a Friday morning. I left my home on my way to a city bus stop, headed to school. I was going to John Adams High School at the time in Queens, New York. And I was met at the bus stop by Mr. Kenneth Petty. At the time, I knew him as Kenny. We grew up in the same neighborhood. My mother and his mother used to run the streets together. His uncle worked at the local tire shop that was there on Rockaway Boulevard. I didn't know his whole family, but there was a few members of his family that knew me and my brothers because of who my mother was. On this day, I went to the bus stop and Kenny was there at the bus stop. He asked me where I was going. I said I was going to school. I asked him where he was going. He said he was going to school. I said, you're lying, because I never knew Kenny to go to school. Kenny was a bum. He was a street guy. He was a dude that was always standing on a street corner. He was hanging out with street dudes. That's what I knew him for. I knew him as a street drug dealer. Unfortunately, this day ended up really bad because he forced me into his home. He violated me. And granted, this...
First of all, I ain't gonna get on who y'all think I'm about to get on. Cause I came for her. I'm gonna get on this motherfucking victim bitch. And I'm not even gonna get on the dude because we all know what terms he on. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on the victim. It was 2015. 2015. It's about to be 2021. 2015. 1995. I said 2015. I'm sorry, y'all. It was 1995 when this shit happened. Nicki was not known. You may have knew of her because supposedly her and Zoo was close friends prior to the tea getting spilled about him supposedly raping somebody. And I'm gonna say supposedly because I don't know their life. I don't know what they do, and it's just supposed to me. Now, if he did do it and she was underage, I pray, and I give it to the universe that somehow, some way, he got his mental together. Because I personally don't think if you do some shit like that, mess with a little child, that you're fully healed from that you're fully over that. I feel it's always in you, and it just takes a certain person or a certain child to provoke it. Due to the fact that you have a child with Nicki Minaj, and I have respect for both y'all, because I don't know I don't know neither one of y'all, but I do have respect for y'all as parents. Take care of that child. If that's what you did, don't put Nicki, don't put the child through that. And I wish y'all the best success in y'all marriage and taking care of your child. And I hope the Lord does not make it hard for you to be able to see and touch and do the things that a father's supposed to do. That's all I'm gonna say about that one. This victim, bitch, it was 30 fucking years, bitch. 30 fucking years. This is what I don't like. I do understand shit happens. Bitch, I've been through it too. But my thing is this. If it happened and you don't speak out to somebody or speak to the authorities when this shit happened and you wait 30 fucking years, what was you waiting on? You already said that you was offered. Bitch, you wasn't offered. You took that measly little bit of money, bitch. And that's why I laughed at your ass, bitch. $20,000, bitch, to close my mouth at the fact that somebody raped me and fucked me up mentally and physically for my whole... No, bitch, you got me fucked up. You possibly could have took, if they didn't take my chances of having a fucking child. You possibly could have damaged me mentally to the point that I was in a mental ward for the rest of my life. Bitch, you got me fucked up. That means you took away my life. You took away my innocence. You took away everything that would have made me who I was supposed to be faster than what the hurdles I gotta go through to get to where I want to be. Nah, bitch, $20,000 wouldn't have made my pussy wet. That shit would have made my pussy so dry, my mouth dry, and you would have seen me and I would have looked like a fucking walking Sahara Desert, bitch, because that shit would have made me moist by one bit. $20,000, bitch, and you saying you kept hush for 30 years, basically 20,000. What the fuck did you do with 20,000? And bitch, I guarantee you, if you did not flip that, I'm gonna read you for flip. If you living in the same neighborhood you was living before, or you living like you was before, you got that $20,000 and you ain't flipped that shit and get to a point where you could see them motherfuckers see Nicki and Zoo every damn day and approach them with this bullshit and ask them for millions of dollars, bitch. Use a straw paper dummy, you dumb motherfucking bitch. That's what I'm going to say. Because not only was you a dummy for taking that $20,000, but if you was going to be hushed about something, bitch, you needed a residual income off that shit, bitch. Every fucking month, bitch, you should have been getting $10,000 to $20,000, bitch, off that shit. Knowing that you knew that he had his things going on, because he don't look like he was just anything nigga when he came to Nicki. And due to the fact that he was locked up before, that motherfucker had some things going on in the street. I don't know personally, but something say in my spirit that motherfucker had some coins. Not as much as Nicki, but that motherfucker had some coins. And then when he got with Nicki, or when he got to a point where he felt like he can approach Nicki again, then that motherfucker had more coins. And due to the fact now that he's married to Nicki, that bitch got quadruple coins, bitch. So bitch, use a straw paper dummy, because $20,000 wouldn't have shut my motherfucking mouth. Me, my pussy, my lips, my eyes, my ears, my toes, my fingers, and my hair follicles, bitch, would have been talking if I got offered $20,000. Y'all could have killed me off. I don't give a fuck. But shit, I would have rather be dead than to sit here and deal with the mental anguish and the physical anguish and everything that comes with the bullshit and the bullying for $20,000. It's no way in hell. Bitch, you just did this shit so because you found out he was with Nicki. When you saying that he was with Nicki, and no, I'm not condoning the fact that if he did that, and that's if he did that it's okay. What I'm saying is that you do what everybody else do when motherfuckers get big, just like some of these rappers, these rappers, babies, mamas and stuff. I ain't saying all of them because a lot of these young rappers now, or a lot of these new age rappers, they trifling than the motherfucker. They worse than some of these motherfucking rappers from back in the day in the 90s, in the early 2000s. Some of y'all just trifling and shit. But you did that shit because you seen that Nicki Minaj had some shit going for herself. And he had some shit going for himself before he got with her, because I don't believe Nicki would have gave him the time of day if not just because, you know what I'm saying, not because they wasn't friends, still friends, but I think because she needs somebody that's on her level. Like, if you don't want nobody that's constantly, if you sitting there working, you paying all your bills and shit and doing everything yourself, you don't want nobody that's gonna sit there and you stressing and working working and making your coin and barely eating and sleeping, and you barely going to the doctor and taking care of yourself on the physical aspect. You don't want nobody that's half-ass. And when I say half-ass, they sitting there complaining about, oh, they hurting, or they crying, or they did this, that, and the third. You don't want that. You don't want to be sitting there paying all these bills, and then you got a dude or a female that's complaining about shit when you literally don't have shit to your name except for the fact that you pay your bills every month and you got a roof over your head. But you trying to make other moves in the process of paying all your bills and not having no coin. You still finding a way to be a boss, or at least trying to make it avenues for yourself, so in the near future you can be the boss that you set out to be. Because I do understand, bitch, you went through some shit, but no ma'am. Ain't no way in hell. And I'm done, bitch. Use a straw paper dummy, because $20,000 couldn't done shit for me. So move right along, darlings. Move right along. We're going to go to RAINBOWOLOGY. If you don't know what RAINBOWOLOGY is dealing with anything dealing with the GLBTQ, ABDC, children of the rainbow corn. You see how that hair bouncing, baby? It may look a mess because I've been acting a fool, but you see how that curl? See how that curl is? You see that? You see that? So it's about the GLBTQ, ABDC, children of the rainbow corn. News dealing with our community, and also the education of our community, talking about terms that we use, groups that we're affiliated with, organizations, things of that nature. So this week, our term of the week, it's not really a term of the week, it's more so a organization, a event that goes on, and it's the stone. It's also a very pivotal occurrence that happened in history that catapulted us to get to where we are when it comes down to GLBTQ rights, and that is the Stonewall riots. If you don't know what the Stonewall riots are, Stonewall was an uprising, it was an uprising of our community where we got frustrated, we got done with it. You know what I'm saying? We was done, we was tired. It happened in 1969 during the summertime, June 19th. June 28th, and it was a response to the way the police during that time raided I believe it was a nightclub. It was a nightclub for the GLBTQ community, and this riot, this movement was so detrimental to the beginning of what we have today as far as GLBTQ rights and anti-bullying rights and trans rights and things of that nature, where without it, I don't believe that we will be where we are. It's still a big thing. Like, it's still a big thing. They still have events. They don't do all of the big crazy stuff like they used to, but one thing I do notice about us as a GLBTQ community, we don't do that rioting stuff. And the crazy thing is, we get more done, I think, because of the fact we don't do it. But I do know this motherfucker much. Y'all keep killing our damn trans girls. and the people and the gay men and lesbian men that are on our side, because I can't say a lot of times, and this is just from my experience, that I have met a lot of lesbian and gay women and men that are genuinely genuine and want to be friends and support trans women. That's just in my experience. I met a few, like my sister Sunny, like my two friends, PD and Mike. They're very supportive, but I haven't met many like them. But you keep fucking with us because you just killed a beautiful young lady. I can't even say young lady because I don't know how old. I can't remember how old she was. I can't say I don't know, but I can't right now at this moment. I can't remember how old she was. But you just killed a beautiful lady, beautiful trans lady. For what? Y'all keep playing this bullshit. Everybody that come our way to attack us, all y'all gonna be 6 feet under. All of y'all. We not gonna play this bullshit like y'all do with this Black Lives Matter shit, where y'all sit there and y'all riot and then y'all get quiet after y'all get what y'all want. Bitch, this fight ain't over just because they gave us a cookie. Bitch, I want the motherfucking cookie company, not the fucking cookie jar, bitch. I want the cookie company. That's what we want. We want the cookie. We ain't got time. I love black people. I love our rights. I love what we fight for because I do it all the time. But, bitch, we always settle for the fucking cookie. We don't settle for the company, the business that create the cookies. We don't settle for the secret recipe, bitch. We just settle for the cookie, bitch. I need the secret. I need the cookie jar. I need the cookie package. I need the cookie company. I need the cookie frosting. I need the cookie imprint. I need all rights, all deeds, all coins, all overseas accounts, and everything else when it comes down to you motherfuckers coming towards our trans women. Okay? All of the teams that's affiliated. And I'm talking about down to the last motherfucking crumb that's left on that daggone factory, damn conveyor belt when you supplying the motherfuckers. So, speaking of that, our topic of the week is LaVorn Cox. If you don't know who LaVorn Cox is, before I get into the story, LaVorn Cox, she started off, a lot of people don't know this. She started off on Puff Daddy's, I can't remember what the name of the show was, but it was basically a internship for Puff Daddy. And it was a show that he did. He did it twice, and I believe, if I'm correct, she was on the second season. And she came in there pistols blazing. She ain't hide shit. She came in there saying, I'm a trans woman. She told him straight up. She told everybody straight up. They respected her for it. She was a boss. She did her thing. You know what I'm saying? She didn't make it to where she was supposed to, I think. But, you know, somebody else did. But I believe she did her thing. She made her statement, and that is what it is. She also is a model, a world-renowned model. She also was one of the main stars of Orange is the New Black, and currently she also did the remake of Rocky Horror film, the cult classic Rocky Horror film. She is currently, if I'm correct, she's just currently chilling right now. You know what I'm saying? But she's a big advocate for the GLBTQ community and a big advocate for black people. So, but yeah, she recently got attacked. Her and a friend got attacked in a park. And from what I get from the story was that they were just chilling, having a good time, you know, walking in the park. And I personally believe this. They recognized who she was. They may not have recognized the friend, but they recognized who she was and thought that it was okay to rob them. Now, my thing is, the way the story ended was that supposedly she was on the phone and called the police while her friend was getting robbed or whatever. I agree with everybody that I've seen talk about this. You're still a man. At the end of the day, you're not a man. I'm not going to say that, but you still have the man strength inside of you, honey. And there's no way in hell I would have just got shot for my friend, because there's no way in hell that I'm gonna sit there and watch them and the whole time screaming and hollering into a phone for the police officer. Now, mind you, I would have had called the police and had them on speakerphone. But it would have been in the process of me swinging and beating some motherfucking ass. Cause you in the park, bitch, I would have been throwing pound cones, squirrels, and benches and everything else at this bitch if I couldn't fight. And due to the fact he had a gun, I mean, I would have just if you my friend, trust me, you know I'm not gonna sit there and let you get robbed for nothing, bitch. I'm gonna be fighting. We gonna be fighting. And if you one of my friends and you see this and bitch, you say you want to run, bitch, how you gonna run from a bullet, bitch? I'd rather fight and get shot than run from a bullet, because that means that bitch gonna shoot a couple of times just to make sure that they hit you. My thing is this: I understand, due to her status in the world and her status in the GLBTQ community, she has to carry her weight as such. But all that shit would have went out the window. There's no one here with us but us two and this motherfucker with a gun. It was two of us and one of him. Even if one of us got hit, the motherfucker would have known not to do this shit again. Especially not to me, because it made her, I don't really want to say it, but it did make her look like she forgot where she came from. And maybe that's not how she was brought up, but she had to deal with ridicule just like everybody else. And I will say this: I am glad that she's okay, because she's a huge impact, not only on myself, but on the trans, and especially the trans and GLBTQ community. She's one of the main faces that keeps our names and our people in people's ears, in people's eyes, in people's hearts, and in people's minds. And I thank you for that. But next time, bitch, you need to bash that motherfucker upside the head. And if that gun would have came loose when you banged, you should have shot his ass. And they would have just said, hey, bitch, what happened? But if you can't do that, bitch, I suggest you to do one or two things. Learn some self-defense. Or get you a strap, because your boobie's big enough, honey. Do like T.S. Madison do. She got them big old boulders, honey, and put them boulders holders on, and she put a little scrap right here, and I bet you that bitch lying about one scrap, bitch. That bitch got two. She probably be like, be just like this, Charlie's Angels. That's what I believe. She got two. Shit, because me, bitch, in my car, I got a crowbar. I have mace. I have a taser, and I have a legal knife that's just the blade itself, as long as this damn book right here. You see this book? I ain't gonna give no free promotion to what's on it, but you see how long this book is? That's how long my blade is. So imagine how long the handle is. So bitch, I would have had some distance to gut your ass with, bitch, cause I ain't pulling out nothing unless I'm using it. And I ain't talking about just walking up to somebody and threatening, bitch. If I'm not gonna use it, I'm not gonna pull it out. Now, bitch, y'all come to me when I get my damn piece. Because, bitch, now I ain't going to say piece, my pieces of steel. Bitch, y'all gonna be in a world of hurt. Because I'm going to be like, bitch, that the nigga shouldn't have rolled up with me. That bitch shouldn't have rolled up with me. I told that bitch, leave me alone. I give you 2 warnings, bitch. I only give you 3. I ain't like everybody else. I try to give you 2 because my first warning is to walk away from your ass. If you don't get the picture, then I'm going to say my piece. And then if you don't do nothing, then I'm walking away. Bitch, you come at me that 3rd time, and I got my piece on me, I ain't holding back. I'm pulling that whole clip in your motherfucking ass, bitch, because I told you to leave me the fuck alone. I don't know what you going to do. And when they asked me why you put the whole clip in them, I did it. I sat there. I gave them 3 warning shots. 2 in their kneecaps. 1 in their shoulder. And then that bitch kept on coming, bitch. You want to keep coming when I shot you in your motherfucking kneecaps and in your shoulder, bitch? Okay. Pow and pow. And I may shoot you twice. I may shoot you another time in the head, bitch. I'm going to make sure you don't get up from that shit. And then they asked me, do you have any just cause for insanity, I sure do. I'll pull them fucking disability papers out in a minute, bitch, because I ain't play them games. I don't play them games. I don't have time for it. We are all living out here and having a good life and living our life. Why the fuck you want to make it worse? We just living our life, and bitches, let me tell you this now. When you see me on the street, men, I don't want you. Most of the men out there, y'all may be cute, but you are trash. You are trash. A 75% of the men out here right now, especially right now, it seemed like, I ain't gonna say the DMV, but I'm just gonna say right now, in the melanated community, y'all don't want shit. Y'all want the females are in control of the house. Females are in control of income. I don't want a man that ain't about his bread. And I ain't worried about having your bread because I'm gonna make my own. What I'm worried about is if something happens to me where I can't do my wifely duties and take care of the household and pay the bills, what the fuck are you going to do? Just sit there and look stupid and complain about the fact that you hurt and that your back hurt and shit? Bitch, when I sat here and then did this shit, no. I can't. Be a boss. Be your own boss in your own right. Get your shit together. LaVorn Cox, get your shit together, bitch. You better go to Master Mushu or Mr. Miyagi or somebody, bitch, because you got the money, and learn you some self-defense. If you're too scared to carry a Glock with you, or it could just be that you feel like it's an invasion of privacy to have security rank, bitch. Is not. You are at a level where you need it. You may not feel that you are, but you are. You may not feel like you Beyonce and all the other people, but bitch, you are. You hold power. And you need to carry yourself as such, bitch. And I believe this. Carrying yourself as such does not mean sitting there and saying, "Oh my gosh," and all that shit. But you can be Hollywood all you want, but you still can have some gangster in you. But yeah, I love you, LaVorn Cox. But that story would have been another way. Even if my ass would have went in the hospital for for injury or some shit, I still would have made it out. Cause bitch, you was going to fuck with my friend or me and think you was going to get away without any cuts or bruises or a shotgun bullet or something in your ass. Shit. So moving along, babies. We are coming at the end of our show where we spotlight either a company, a person, a business, a show, or something like that, or a product. So our spotlight tonight is somebody close to me, and they have a show coming out. And I talked to about it previously in the beginning of the season and all last season. And it is Gossip Tea. Gossip Tea, the host of Gossip Tea, PD has actually reached out to me and had told me that they will be starting their show on February 11, 2021. So yes, please look out for it. The host of the show is called Gossip Tea Talk Show, and it will be streamed live through multiple platforms. From my understanding, it will be streamed live from Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and I believe Snapchat. And you can reach PD if you would like to be a part of the show at pbraxton.gossiptea_talkshow or at the email at iCloud.com. I'm sorry, at gmail.com. So that's pbraxton.gossiptea_talkshow at gmail.com. Also Instagram at Gossip Tea Show. That is at Gossip Tea Show on Instagram. Also on Twitter at Gossip Tea Show. That again is Twitter at Gossip Tea Show. And also on Snapchat at Gossip Tea Show. the show itself, Gross the Tea, talks about a lot of different things. It talks about celebrity news. It talks about what's going on in the world. He also has a segment where he does live music, where he brings on people that does live music or show their talents. So please go check it out. I know for myself, I definitely am going to be checking it out. I'm going to be watching it. That's my friend. I support anybody that's trying to do big things. I don't care what level you on, because I'm not even on. It's some people, y'all that's watching this may think that I'm doing an amazing job and I'm on a level where a lot of people are, but I'm not. I don't feel like that. You know what I'm saying? I just don't. I mean, like, that's just me, but I appreciate it. But I definitely am going to be watching out for him. And who knows? I may actually be on the show. And you know how we was on our pilot show, us together. So, baby, it's going to be crazy if I get on his show. Especially with live music. Baby, y'all know I be acting a damn fool. I'm be the hostess that does the mostest, baby. So I just want to thank you all. And thank you all for watching. We are slowly coming up. I ain't gonna say slowly, but baby, we fastly coming up on our season finale for Loose Rap season 2. And it's a surreal moment for me because we're only 2 episodes away. We only got 2 weeks left in this month. I mean 3 weeks. I'm sorry, 3 weeks left in this month, and it will be January 2021. And I'm still floored and in awe that I even made it this far, you all. Like, I with everything going on with the pandemic, with personal stuff, financial stuff, all the things, honey, I'm still here and doing these shows. Like, it's just amazing to me. And you all are still here watching. So I thank you all. I appreciate you all. And I definitely would like to say, for those who are new to the show, please go subscribe. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube. Hit the like button or star button. You get the star button on Anchor app, so you can always see when we're posting new things. And you can also hit the like button on YouTube so that you can so we can get the likes. And also comment on the show. You can comment on the show on either Anchor app or any audio podcast network or app that we actually are streaming from. And you can definitely come to the DMs and say it. I definitely would love to see it in the comments. I definitely would love to see your likes. I definitely would love to see more people subscribe. And I just want to say, stick it out, y'all, because if you thought this was better than last season, next season's gonna get better. And I'm gonna do a special episode on New Year's, where I introduce New Year's Eve, where I introduce something very special that's coming on season 3. So I thank you all. I love you all. And if anybody didn't tell you all today that you are worth it, stick in there. It's going to get better. And be yourself. Fuck everybody else. This is Christina Storm, your hostess that does the mostest, baby. I love you, children of Rainbow Corn. Good.
Hey, DMV residents, listen up. If you are in need of an emergency mobile locksmith service, Lockout Solutions has you covered. Lockout Solutions are based out in Waldorf, Maryland. Commercial and residential locksmith services is what they provide. So whether you need it for your home, office, personal vehicle, commercial, and company vehicles, they've got you covered. They service Washington, D.C., Baltimore, and the surrounding areas. Pick up the phone, call them today, 240-550-2790. Once again, 240-550-2790. 2790 or visit them on the web at dmvlockouts.net. That's dmvlockouts.net. One more time, dmvlockouts.net.